Hey gang, it's Corey with YARC West. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Rage 2.0, which is Kyosho's re-release of the Rage. It's a light basher, came out about 5 years ago. It was on sale for 160 bucks and I like Kyosho pretty much, so I figured, you know what, I'll give it a shot. It's a light basher. So you may be asking, well, what's the difference between Rage and Rage 2.0? And the answer to that is I'm not entirely sure. I can't really see anything that stands out as different apart from one thing that they call out, which I'll throw up on screen. So they've added a gear mesh motor mount. So as long as you have the proper pinion teeth, when you set the degree on the mount, essentially it becomes a no mesh system. If you set the degrees to match the pinion, then it should mesh up absolutely perfectly without a problem. Everything else is pretty standard, so let's get it open and have a look. All right, there she is. I mean, I think the body looks pretty sweet. Shocks seem great, oil filled full bore shocks. Got a driver inside. You can see him. Got a little visor on. You could probably paint that up. Body pins are tiny and a pain on the fingers, so probably going to need to add some straps to those. Inside the cover here we have a Hobbywing 1060. We have the Dean's connector or T-style connector. This is the one that doesn't come with the battery. It's not worth the extra like 30 bucks in my opinion. Most everything on it seems like it's plastic. You have plastic CVDs, plastic suspension arms. Our center drive shaft is plastic, but Kyosho makes hop-up parts for these. You can get an aluminum drive shaft. So when we go brushless with this, we'll have to upgrade that. Average speeds on a full pack are around 24-25 miles an hour, which is pretty standard for the Fazer MK II platform. We got our servo hidden under here, which is a KS202W. I'm not sure what the kilograms are on that, but I'll throw it up on screen once I find out. Full ball bearings throughout. So you have a 550 14 turn brush motor. So the pinion that comes with it is 22 tooth and your spur gear is 76 tooth. But there are settings for a 9 tooth pinion gear if you want. But obviously going brushless, we're gonna have to do some fine tuning in the gearing. You can see it's equipped with a slipper clutch there. The bottom tub looks like we have hexes, which is good. Seems nice and solid. Really like the suspension on it. Look at that. Perfect for landings. Rough landings, which is what I'll be doing. As far as what else is in the box, you have your standard Synchro Kyosho transmitter with all your settings on it. These things are pretty comfortable. They're a little big in the hand. It makes one-hand driving a little difficult, but it's doable. What you get in the bag is what you'd expect. This is your standard Kyosho manual, really in-depth exploded diagrams. And like I mentioned, Kyosho has lots of upgrade parts for most of their vehicles, so shouldn't have any difficulty adding more stronger parts where it's needed. Also in the bag you get some stickers, which I don't know what you'd put them on because this thing is pretty much all decked out. And I just noticed, look, can you see this? You see that? The stickers come up. It's not even pressed down properly, which is a little disappointing, but still, I do like the body. And also provided in the bag is you got a jumper, rod end clips, some preloads spacers for your shocks, some O-rings or spacers, other spacers for your shocks here, standard Allen wrench, and little hex key for your shocks. All right, let's get this thing out and see how well it holds up. Well, gang, it's actually a pretty fun little basher. Suspension's great on it. It's got good torque. For 160 bucks on sale, I mean, it's definitely worth it for light bashing. I can't speak to the longevity of it because that's only the first run. Quick brushless upgrade gets you to probably $200, and I think it's worth it. We'll see how it holds up though. All right, thanks for watching.